Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. More importantly, welcome back to Raw and Uncut. This is part 2 to my 2K rant that I did a couple of days ago. That was 5 reasons why I hate Park / the playground in NBA 2K18, or just NBA 2K in general. So from 2K15 to 2K16 to 2K17 to 2K18. 4 years of Park, 4 years of failure, 4 years of absolute garbage. That's just how I feel about Park in general. I hate Park with a passion. Speaking of games that I hate with a passion, this is part 2, and this will be my half-honest review / rant of NBA 2K18, the most frustrating, rage-inducing, I just fucked it up, the most frustrating / rage-inducing 2K since 2K15. This is my 5 reasons why NBA 2K18 sucks, and 5 reasons why I absolutely hate 2K18. Alright, so one thing I want to note before we hop into the countdown, I'm not a diehard 2K player, so anybody that sees anything wrong with this half-honest review, kiss my ass, because this is from a casual player's perspective. This is everything that I found wrong with 2K18. Y'all might not give a shit, but I care. And I've never been a 2K fan, nor will I ever be. They ruined the WWE games, and right now they're ruining NBA 2K. I feel like Live did a better job as far as production goes and as far as gameplay goes. We'll start off with number 5. There is no rookie difficulty, and Pro is basically Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is rendered useless because you don't get the 2-time multiplier anymore. So you pretty much are reduced to just playing on Pro. What I like to do is I like to start off for a rookie, especially since I'm a low overall with no badges. Like I'm playing Hall of Fame upon starting and get completely shitted on, and then get taken out of every game that I play. You don't even get taken out the game of 2K18 regardless upon starting, because you don't even get no playtime upon starting. They try to make 2K realistic. It's a fucking game. Why make it realistic? You gotta prove yourself so they can put you on the floor. And when they do put you on the floor, they never pass the ball. That's the one thing I like about NBA Live 18. They give you minutes upon starting. Actually, they immediately make you a starter. They gave me 40 minutes. I ain't no Russell Westbrook, but hey, you give me 40 minutes, I'm going to use that to the best of my abilities. I'm not going to say they don't give you no room to improve. They don't give you no room to actually show the world what you can do. They put you in and then they take you out. Worst my career story of all time. It's not even a story, it's just a bunch of random ass cutscenes. I just give you my number 5 and my number 4 at the same time. There's no rookie difficulty. Pro is basically Hall of Fame, and you got random unskippable cutscenes. Anyway, basically what I like to do is I like to start off on rookie difficulty, build my way up, get to at least a 75 overall, and then hit Pro. Get it to like an 80, from an 80 to an 85. Then I go to All-Star, and then I stay on All-Star. I'm not playing Hall of Fame. I like to start on the easiest difficulty, and I work my way up, and I eventually change the difficulty. Can't even do that on 2K18 because every difficulty is the same. Anyway, number 3. This is where the gameplay comes into play. Number 3, the endorsements, and 2K is money hungry. Now, as far as the endorsements go, I was going to hit y'all with some math, but seeing as this is like my 38th take, I'm not even going to hit y'all with that. I'm going to just tell you how much VC you get per game and how much VC you get with these weak ass endorsements. Let me go ahead and show you on the screen real quick. This is my gameplay that I recorded before I uninstalled the game. Alright, so these are my 3 endorsements right here. We got Reese Puffs, which is for Be Fresh. I'm gonna talk about her later on in the video. We got Mountain Dew, and we got Adidas. So Reese Puffs wanted to give us 15 VC per game. Now I'm gonna stop. As a matter of fact, no. We're gonna keep going. 15 VC per game. That's for Reese Puffs. Next we got Mountain Dew, 30 VC per game. That's not enough. Adidas, 70 VC per game. I didn't even sign with Adidas. They actually gave you the option to choose the best option, and Brian chose Adidas. And to be completely honest with you, I didn't even care if he chose Adidas. I wanted to stand out. Everybody signs with Jordan and Nike. I wanted to do something different. You know, people say, why sign with Adidas? Adidas literally has no shoes. I don't really give a fuck how many shoes they got. I don't care what kind of shoes they got. I just need a good deal. And I want to stand out. I don't want to do the same thing everybody else does. I'm not a fucking follower. Reese Puffs, 15 VC. Mountain Dew, 30 VC. Adidas, 70 VC. We ain't even gonna talk about Park. This is my career. So that is 115 VC right there. Plus the 600 VC that you get a game. So that's 715 VC. And that still ain't enough, because everything in this game is overpriced. Alright, so this next part, 2K being money hungry. I mean, it's pretty much understandable. Everything in this game is so overpriced. They pulled a page out of Rockstar's playbook with GTA 5 and everything being overpriced. Just look at all these shoes. 4,000 VC, 1,500, 1,000, 2,000, 750. That's understandable. But 3,000, 4,000. I'm gonna go a little bit further. Look at this. This is my custom shoe right here. You can't even see the custom shoe. You can't even wear it unless you buy it. Flash Air 1 is what I call it. I'm a big Flash fan, and the Air Force Ones are my favorite Jordans. I don't like wearing Jordans, but the Air Force Ones are my favorite Jordans because they're really old school. And I mean, Flash colored Air Force Ones in 10,000 VC? For real? On the other 2Ks, they were 3,500, 3,500. How you gonna switch that up and make them 10,000 VC? All this work and time that I put in on making this shoe. I'm glad I only made one shoe. Up next, we got the tattoos. 2,000 VC for a tattoo. Now, that's understandable because tattoos are expensive as hell in real life as well. Just look at these prices. 2,000 VC, 1,500, some of them are 750. 750 for a tattoo is reasonable, but 3,000? And then we got the shirts. 800 VC for a shirt. It's 100 VC for a haircut, but you're paying 800 VC for a shirt. Make that make sense. And then the pants cost even more. 2,000 VC for some pants. And then we come to the barbershop. It's always a cutscene every time you come to the barbershop. I don't understand that. They really talk about nothing. If you wanted to make this barbershop a real black barbershop, you would have multiple niggas in there. And this is just me nitpicking. I'm just saying, like, if 2K was an M-rated game, they would probably have this down packed. You know, imagine Rockstar making 2K. That'd be funny as hell. A black barbershop, you have all type of niggas in there. It's always packed. This barbershop right here ain't got but 2 motherfuckers in there. The barbers is always arguing, talking about who's the best basketball player or who's the best football player. You know, they argue about the games and so on and shit, and then they use the word motherfucker about 52 times. You don't see none of that in this game. This barbershop is chill as hell. This is your typical white barbershop with black barbers. That's what this is. But that's just me nitpicking, you know, just being funny. I just wanted to add a dash of comedy here before, you know, somebody tried to take this too serious. Look at these haircuts. 100 VC for a haircut. You can't even preview the haircut. And then you want to change the hair color, it's 100 VC for that. Facial hair, another 100 VC. And for the facial hair color, another 100 VC. So I'm spending 400 VC for hair. For hair, the other 2Ks, you get that shit for free. Why am I buying a haircut in 2? Moving on. Number 2, terrible AI. The 4-quarter cheat switch still activates in the 4th quarter. And then you can't shoot. You can't make layups. You can't make threes. You can't make fucking middies. Just wide open shots in general. Most of the time, it's a miss. Even on a good release, you still miss. I don't understand. Excuse me. I don't understand it. I'm going to show the screen again. Now, this is for the terrible AI. Watch this. I passed it to Paul George. I called for the pick and roll. Who is that? That's Steven Adams. I'm playing for OKC. Why does he set the pick and roll behind James Harden instead of getting in front of him like he's supposed to? I'm going to show you that again. This is why the AI sucks in this game. It's probably the worst AI out of any 2K that I ever played. I thought 2K13 was bad. Look at this. I called for the pick and roll, and Steven Adams decides to set the pick and roll behind James Harden instead of in front of him. Eventually, I got through, and they called, what was his name? Chinanu. I ain't trying to fuck his name up. They called him for goaltender, so somehow they gave me that instead of giving me the foul. And then right here, I think I did the same thing. I called for ISO. Trying to get through, trying to get in the paint. I called for another pick and roll. He does it again, this time Aaron Baines. And instead of driving to the hoop, he decides to shoot a close shot from the baseline. I wouldn't have minded if I got blocked, but at least drive to the fucking hoop. I hate when they do this. They do it on live too, but it's not as bad. I'm trying to get to this real quick because I'm starting to lose my mind. I was just thinking about this shit. What's this next one? Paul George pick and roll. I passed the ball to Paul George, and this is how retarded he is in the game. He's just sitting there, holding the ball. They try to double team. Paul George goes in the paint. Instead of driving, he tries to do a hop step. Look at this. A hop step for what? Why not just drive? And then he just holds the fucking ball, passes it back, And look how much time we got on the clock. Now, I tried to icon pass and I got called for shot clock, but this is how retarded the AI is. They just hold the ball, and when you call for the ball, they don't pass the ball. It's like you got a button mash X until they pass you the ball. That shit is annoying, bro. Keep in mind, this is in the fourth quarter. And look at the score. Look at the score, all right? We was up the entire game, 77-76. This is what also pisses me off. Look at that. And I say this all the time. Only in 2K will you be up the entire game. Once you hit the fourth quarter and the coach takes you out and puts you back in, you're automatically losing. The team always blows the lead. This is the next possession. Paul George has the ball again. Decides to do the same dumb shit he just did the first time. Now I got the ball again. I passed to Shumpert. He shoots a... why is Shumpert on OKC anyway? I thought he played for the Kings. That's one thing I just wanted to throw out there. I passed the ball to Shumpert, and he shoots a heavily contested three. Now, we didn't have any time on the shot clock as is. But watch this. We do the same shit. I got the ball. I passed it to Shammy because, you know, he's a catch-and-shoot motherfucker. I thought he was going to shoot it, but he passed it to Shumpert. He's just standing there, and then he just shoots a wide-open three, and he misses. This AI is retarded, man. Up next, we got the free throws, and look at this retarded motherfucker. He did the Will Ferrell semi-pro free throw, and he made that shit. I don't... Whatever. So right here, I got the ball. I tried to intentionally get fouled, and I got fouled and got the and one. It's easy to get an and one in this game. And, this is... I don't think y'all saw it. Look. One more time. I filled the bar. You see the bar? You can barely see it because it's team color, but I filled the bar all the way up to the top. Good release. Said 76%. 76% chance, but if it's over 75 and it's a good release, it should go in. Why am I not making good releases? 2K17, I never missed a free throw. Only on 2K18 can you miss wide open free throws. Good release. I even got the free throw ace badge and I still missed. Finally, number one, I saved the best for last. As if the terrible AI and the fourth quarter cheat switch and the bad shooting wasn't enough, we got bump steals, defensive breakdown, and then that retarded ass grading system. Worst grading system out of any 2K that I've ever had the displeasure of viewing upon playing the game. This one right here, I'm going to show y'all the gameplay again. This right here, this gameplay is courtesy of Pack Gaming. Shout out to him. I decided to use this gameplay. I was trying to find gameplay on YouTube because I didn't record enough. This right here is the epitome of cherry picking. Just as soon as you get the ball, you got the small forward and the shooting guard already over there camping by the wing. Sometimes they're moving, sometimes they're standing there. This is what happens when you throw a full court pass rather than just passing to the point guard so he can make the pass. Look at this. Damn near automatic turnover. Here's another one. I don't understand that shit. Now the next one is the bump steals. Look at that. Barely even touched him. He just bumped him. Look how the ball just flies out of his hands. And then he looks retarded as hell. He just bumps him one time and the ball just flies out of his hands. I ain't never had to deal with that. I don't think anybody had to deal with that on any other 2K. I just spit everywhere. I'm glad y'all didn't see that. I hope y'all didn't see that. But ain't nobody had to deal with that on no other 2K. Not on 2K17, 2K16. I don't know about 2K15. But 2K16 and 2K17, I never had that problem. I was able to dribble. He ain't even dribble. Back that up. He ain't even dribble. Already the ball is loose. And what's worse about that, as far as the grading system goes, as soon as you lose the ball, they call you for loose ball and a turnover. And if they score, allow score of turnover. And that bar, if you had a B+, that's just gonna go right down to a C-. That's how bad the grading system is. And as far as the defensive breakdown goes, that mainly happened to me in part. Bruh, you put your hands up in your opponent's face and he makes the shit, they still call for a defensive breakdown. But it just makes no sense. The bump steals, the full court passes, the defensive breakdown, even the turnovers. It's a lot easier to get a turnover in this game than any other 2K, if anything. And then the grading system, like that bar, even for a defensive breakdown, usually on 2K17 and 2K16 defensive breakdown, the bar goes down halfway. 2K18, the bar goes all the way down. It can be damn near filled up. You had a B+, you can ready to be at an A-. The shit goes all the way down, back to a B. You get another defensive breakdown, it does it all over again. You be at a D- before you know it. And I failed to mention, for part, that I actually graded out twice. Actually, I graded out 4 times. First 2 times was due to lag. Well, the first time was due to lag. Second time was because of how bad I was playing. The other 2 times I graded out on purpose. I was playing bad on purpose. That's how bad 2K18 is. You grade out on purpose because you don't want to play the shit. And I mainly did that on Pro Am. I did it on Park once. I ain't never had a worse experience playing any 2K than 2K18. On to the dishonorable mentions. Just the little things that annoy me. I'm gonna start with B Fresh agent Joel Embiid of Shammy Girls. Joel Embiid, I'm gonna talk about him first. This is what made me hate Joel Embiid as a person. I know he's not like this in real life. On the game, they just made him out to be a straight up asshole. It's like he's walking around like his shit don't stink. He's acting like he's the greatest player in the NBA. He's not. Nigga, you a center. You are not the greatest player in the NBA. And he constantly says, don't disrespect the process. You will never be the process. I don't want to be the process. I can process better than your ass ever will. Anyway, he'll text you and say he's going to slide through to your crib. You know, most of the NBA players that say they're going to slide through, they mostly come over here to play 2K or to put some shots up. You know, they had D'Angelo Russell. He was cool. Porzingis God, he was cool. Cat, Karl Anthony Towns, he slid through. He was nice. All 3 of them was nice. Even Shammy, he's the homie. Even though I don't really like him that much. Only Joel Embiid will show up to your crib on Instagram Live, and this pissed me off. I don't know if it pissed anybody else off. Some people find it funny. I hated it. Comes to my crib on IG Live, shitting on my entire crib. Nigga, I'm a rookie. How the fuck am I supposed to do better than what I'm doing now? I just got the crib. It's a lot. I got a basketball court in there that was just installed. Bars. Place already looks nice for a rookie. But you gonna come in like you got something better. You acting like you got a fucking 6-story mansion or some shit worth $97 million or something. I don't care what anybody says. Joel Embiid is not all that. On the game or in real life. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I know better centers than Joel Embiid. His name is Booker. Shall I go on? And finally, B Fresh. Where do I begin? First things first, y'all don't know who B Fresh is. This is B Fresh.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for waiting. I just hope y'all ready. Lil Tasty, don't get it twisted. I got 2 Slurpees in my hand, double fisting. Hello, pimp princess, 2 braids, that's what they call me. It ain't my fault, G. Y'all just looking salty with no pepper.
I don't want to hear that shit. That's just trash. It really is. Lonzo Ball is a better rapper than B Fresh will ever be. Only critique I have for Lonzo is his voice. He sounds boring as shit. This is what Lonzo sounds like.
What you rockin' ZO2s? I'm blowing past some ZO2. You know I got a ZO2. Pay respect and pay your dues. Switching lanes, ZO2. I change the game, ZO2. They know my name, ZO2. Pay respect and pay your dues. Shouts out to Future, keep guap on me. Shout out to Beats, cause I keep me a lot on me. Shout out to everyone doubting me. Changing the game and they make cause I'm charging fees.
Monotone as fuck. Monotone as fuck. And I'm not even gonna say shit about B Fresh. She's just annoying as hell. And she has a weird obsession for Kobe Bryant. Dude retired out of the league, what, a year and a half ago? And she keeps asking, you gonna play with Kobe? When you gonna play with Kobe? Never, bitch. Next we got the shot meter. This is, you know, I mentioned this earlier in the video. This is one of the things that kind of pissed me off. 2K16, not even 2K16, 2K17. You fill up the bar and you get a good release, you more than likely make the shot. 2K18, doesn't matter if it's a good release or not, you ain't gonna make it. Up next is the training facility, and this is gonna be it for this video. It's already a long ass video. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. But the training facility, I don't mind the training facility. It's a couple of simple works. I said workouts. It's a couple of simple workouts. It's like 3 or 4 in particular that is absolute bullshit. And they're supposed to be the most popular workouts in real life, like cleaning weights and bench pressing, leg press, medicine ball, dumbbells. Those are the most worked out workouts that people use in the gym. Right here, I'm gonna go through a couple of these. The sprints, you know, I'm gonna talk about how simple they are. I'm gonna talk about the ones that are bullshit. Show y'all the screen again. The sprints, alternate, pressing I said error too. I said that shit like an Irishman. Alternate pressing L2 and R2 as quickly as possible. The faster you press the buttons, the faster your player will run. Look for the button that will appear on the runway, and press it as quickly as possible to make an efficient turn. So that's pretty simple and it's pretty easy. Next, you got the box jump. Hold L. So pretty much you're doing this. You hold L down to initiate the jump, and once his knees are fully bent, you press L up. You flick it up, and you complete the box jump. Most of the time, you miss time the shit. It's so easy to miss time shit on this game. It's ridiculous. The bench press actually showed this in the gameplay. I actually recorded this part. So move L and R down simultaneously to keep the ball balanced on the bar. Push L and R up to finish your rep. I got the first rep, but only got one rep. And this dude just walked right through me. Look at this. Watch the ball. That first rep I got it by luck. But the rest of these, the ball just goes too fast for me to even... It goes too fast for me to even keep it like centered, you know? See that shit? Now we got more bullshit. We got the clean lift. Hold L1 and R1 at the same time, and release the bar once it gets to your chest. Now I got the first rep. The rest of the reps, I just completely fucked up on it. And there's one dude that was next to me, he was struggling as well. That's how you know this thing's bullshit. They could have did these better is what I'm saying. That's why I put this as a dishonorable mention rather than the actual top 5. I missed the first rep, and I think I got the second. Yeah. But this one is so easy to miss time, and I miss time this every single time for the entire 40 seconds. And see this dude with the heat joint on, he missed time that one. I think he got the next one. Nope, he missed time that one too. Anyway, this next one is the leg press. Just like the bench press, move L and R up simultaneously to keep the ball balanced on the bar. Release L and R at the right time to finish the rep. Seems simple, but it's not. Complete opposite. Bullshit. Then you got the medicine ball. I don't like this one at all. Bars. Hold L1 to move the ball left and release at the appropriate time, and then you do it in the opposite direction. It's bullshit. Unless you're used to it, you ain't gonna never be good at it. And then finally we got the dumbbells. Tap X as quickly as possible once you get to the indicated benchmark. Press L2 and R2 simultaneously to finish the rep. Again, seems simple, but it's not really simple. Because once L and R2 pops up and you press that shit, they make it seem like you mistimed it every single time. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. As far as the gameplay goes. So that is all of my proof. That is why NBA 2K18 sucks monkey dicks. This video is 47 minutes, so I'm going to do a lot of editing. This ain't going to be up until the end of the week probably. Anyway, yeah, 2K18 is ass. At me if you want to. Hit me with hate comments in the comment section if you want to. I said at the beginning of the video, this is from a casual player's perspective and not the diehard's perspective that you're used to seeing. And this is strictly my career base. That's when we did part. This one is my career. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed the video. I kind of lost my mind a little bit in this video. It was to be expected, but you know, what can you do? That being said, I'm out, man. Peace. Fuck Donald Trump and fuck 2K. Toodles!
I don't really care if you cry. I don't really shouldn't have lied. Should've saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said, baby, I am not afraid to die.
Bye, have a great time.